To create a new department, select New Department from the Inventory menu. First, we need to enter a department code. Department codes provide a fast way to locate a department in the Find window by typing a few characters instead of the full department name. Department codes also enable the display of a short department identifier on item tags. While not required, it is often useful to define departments using a 2 or 3 character code. Consider using the same code for a group of departments. For example, SOF for all departments related to software. In this way, you can filter for all departments with the code SOF. Let's go ahead and put that in there. Next, we will enter a department name. Department names are unique and specific to your business. Our recommendation is to use the following naming convention. So you have your main category. We'll go ahead and type in software. Then you have your subcategory, which we will go ahead and put Microsoft. QuickBooks Point of Sale Desktop doesn't support any sort of subdepartment structure, but if you use this naming convention, the illusion of subdepartments can be created. We use a colon as this is how QuickBooks Desktop financial software works to create a sub. For example, we would use Software, Microsoft. In this way, all of Microsoft's software sales would be grouped together for filtering and reporting purposes. Then, accept the tax code field as taxed by default or change as needed. Tax codes define whether the items in the department are taxable or not. The tax code is set up in the sales tax section of company preferences. The default tax codes are tax and non. Additional codes can be created in company preferences and will be available in the department record. All items in the department will use a tax code set up in the department record, but can be overwritten on an item-by-item basis. Next, we want to take a look at to enter margin or markup percentages. You set the markup or markup percentages, then QuickBooks Point of Sale Desktop will calculate the other value. For example, if I set the margin at 50%, the markup will be set then to 100%. The value must be a whole number. The program uses this value along with the average unit cost to suggest a selling price. In practice, since the average cost is not populated until the items are received, most of my clients set the selling price by multiplying the order cost by a keystone percentage, usually something like 2.5 times. Additionally, since the department only supports whole numbers, the selling price often turns out to be a strange number. The use of Price Manager is recommended to set or change the selling price if needed. This field can be useful as a quick check of the item's current margin. Choose the pricing button if the item record and you will see the current markup and margin. Since the average unit cost can and does change over time, you can see if your selling price needs to be adjusted to maintain your margins. Go ahead and click Save. And we just created our department.